What's good? It's your boy Super SANHII G, the greatest, the one and only. You feel me? And today, damn, I'm sorry. Today we got another video. From your boy OMG Broly Unhinged. A story about saying. Okay, a story about saying ignorance, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even trying. Has his profile picture always been this? With Rock Lee with the do-rag, Barack Obama with the do-rag, and Naruto with the kufi? Or was it just Obama with the do-rag? Because we both have... Hold up. Pardon me. Would I be able to... I'm gonna find my shit, bro. My videos. Come on, come on. Open link, a new tab. Something I noticed was this shit right here. What the fuck? Hold on. I don't know what the fuck that was. That was stupid. Cause I just signed back in on this laptop, so I don't know why the fuck it did that. But the thumbnail for the Broly parody. Do I need to back out first? Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me back out first. Yeah, the thumbnail for this Broly parody. Yeah, I ain't gonna sit here and say it's similar. It just looks like that Kufi. He has the Kufi and the Naruto picture, but that's a stock Kufi image. Cause you can see, I put that shit on one of my thumbnails 6 months ago. For Mr. Popo, I don't want to click on this shit. Wait, is it gonna make it bigger if I just click on it like this? No sus. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock, Manyaka. And then you got the Dragon Ball Z cast, his niggas on the left hand side. But anyways, it just reminded me of the shit I did.
Listen up, my Namekians. This video is a transformative fan-based parody made for the enjoyment of fans that follow the original series. I don't own anything relating to here because I really didn't have to do this.
Whoa, how are you doing that, my Namekian?
To Dragon Ball and its adaptations. So please do a Namekian a favor and support all official releases.
So what you're telling me is that you two are Saiyans, is that right?
Yes, my name is Paragus, and this is my son, Broly.
First of all, I didn't ask what your names were. And secondly, if you two are actually monkeys, then tell me how you survived your planet's destruction.
We honestly just got lucky, because we left way before it got destroyed by that giant meteor.
And do tell me why you decided to leave, because there's no way you could have known the fate of that filthy rock.
We left because it was exactly that. Filthy.
Oh? Please explain whatever it is you mean, monkey, because there's a slight chance you might have just piqued my interest.
I started noticing my people changing. They were becoming more and more ignorant as time kept passing. I realized that they would act irrational and sometimes violently at the slightest inconvenience. Everything they were doing just made us look bad as a whole, which would in turn make all the stereotypes about us seem like the truth.
Isn't that something?
And even the little stuff like the overuse of the N-word started to bother me. Some of them couldn't even go one sentence without saying it. It just made us seem less intelligent than we actually...
I mean, he already got Uncle Ruckus in fucking Naruto, but it's like some... Uncle Ruckus, maybe self-hate type shit. Let's see where it goes. Let's see where it
were.
A self-aware monkey that doesn't like to say the N-word. That's just impossible. You silverbacks would literally die behind that word.
Not me. The N-word has been used to put us down for the longest time, and I hate how it started to be used so stupid and carelessly amongst us.
You're starting to get way too woke for me, monkey. Essentially, you just couldn't accept your people for what they really were. Just a bunch of low IQ, primitive animals with one-tracked minds.
wonder what he's gonna say to him when he kills him. Either what he says directly before he kills Paragus, or what he says to Broly.
So you left because you couldn't be bothered to deal with such insolent stupidity. Does that sound about right?
I left because I didn't want to see things get worse, which I knew they would. I only wanted what I thought was best for us, and to fix the flaws we had that were setting us back. But no one would listen.
You monkeys rarely do.
So once King Vegeta decided to pass something as egregious and idiotic, like the YN Protocol, that's when I knew there was no redemption for us.
And what exactly is the YN Protocol?
It was a secret operation to have all future Saiyans born from that point on to be raised like hoodlums. King Vegeta believed that doing that would eventually spawn a new generation of quote-unquote real N-words that would be strong enough to defeat you and free our people from slavery. But obviously something as idiotic as that was never going to work.
What the hell is going on?
You hear that theme, boy? God damn, that's what is that? That's definitely Budokai 2. I don't even know if that shit was in Budokai 1.
What even are you?
Like I said before, my name's Goku, and I'm just a young nigga from Earth.
Do Sean Skimble have a problem with this?
And I would be damned if I let my own...
I would never say that. Head ass.
And I would be damned if I let my own son become a hoodlum.
Speaking of which, is he special? Because it doesn't seem like he talks much.
No, not at all. Broly is just very nonchalant and quiet.
Then it would seem I stumbled upon two almost respectable monkeys. But this seems way too good to...
You already know what that means, nonchalant and quiet. But I noticed that a lot of the shit that he does, it's generally the same frames or scenes just looped for talking scenes that go on about this length. Like that, I'm pretty sure that's been the same few scenes just played over.
To be true, there has to be a catch.
I mean, there are situations where Broly tends to let his anger get the best of him. But a very specific thing would have to happen first. So it'll be rare to ever see him act out of line.
That's actually understandable. But if you don't mind me asking, Monkey, what specific thing would have to happen for him to lose his temper?
It's a trigger word. Just hearing it can get him mad if he thinks you're referring to him.
Trigger word, it's a single word. It ain't fuck nigga, it ain't bitch ass nigga. He ain't from Baltimore, so it ain't gonna be flute. What the fuck? Wait, let me go back, yo. Hold up.
See him act out of line.
That's actually understandable. But if you don't mind me asking, Monkey, what specific thing would have to happen for him to lose his temper?
It's a trigger word. Just hearing it can get him mad if he thinks you're referring to him. So for the safety of you and all of us on this ship, it's best if I don't say what it is.
He must be quite strong for you to believe that. But I highly doubt this Oki behemoth is powerful enough to even put my life at the slightest risk.
I mean no disrespect when I say this, Lord Frieza. But if you two were to fight, I'm not too sure who would win. The power I've seen from him is unimaginable. It's almost legendary in a way.
Normally, I would see that as disrespect, especially since it's coming from a monkey. But the fact that you really believe that and haven't tried to sick him on me shows some type of loyalty in my opinion. So, I'll let it slide.
Of course, Lord Frieza. We mean no harm.
That's the one thing I still don't understand about you. Because you're supposedly some type of woke Saiyan that wanted what was best for his people. Yet here you are, freely conversing and being friendly with the person that enslaved them. And since you had so much love for those baboons, it would only make sense that you would hate me to the same degree of hate that I have for you monkeys. So surely it's not a reach to assume that this is just an act.
I'll be honest. I hate you. I hate your voice. I hate your cocky attitude. And most importantly, I hate the way you treated the Saiyans. When it comes
I thought he was gonna go into some Kendrick Lamar shit. I hate the way you dress.
to the downfall of my people, I blame you for a large portion of it. Now granted, we did most of it to ourselves, but you definitely played a huge part in it.
Oh yeah? What else does Harambe want to say?
What I'm trying to say is, to a degree, this is definitely an act. But like I said, I want what's best for my people. And now me and Broly are the only ones left. So I feel it's best if he's with the Frieza Force, where he can be safe and protected.
What type of idiotic logic is that? Good or bad, a monkey is still a monkey in my eyes. So what makes you think he'd be safe here?
Well, for starters, we don't really have too many options since we just got rescued from Vampa. But Broly's strength would obviously make him a very valuable asset for you. So I doubt you would treat him nearly as harsh as you did our people back in the day. Plus, I'd hate to admit this, but I don't think you're as racist as you used to be. I mean, yeah, you're spamming all the monkey names and stuff, but you have yet to actually call us the N-word. Which is something I think I can get behind even if I hate you. For the sake of my son, of course.
First of all, you brain-dead chimp, that has nothing to do with how racist I am. I just choose to save it for the more ignorant ones, if you haven't noticed. But anyways, you're right about the first thing you said. Because I'm very interested in what your son is capable of. So for now, he's on my good side.
That last part is somewhat good to know.
Have you ever seen fucking Grade 8 Broly in like any of the games or any type of Dragon Ball media? Cause he never had a tail, and Z he never had a tail. I don't remember how this shit started. Like the actual Super Broly shit, like the movie. He had his tail as a kid, right? I don't know what the fuck happened. Well, that's some shit I don't think we ever seen. I don't even know if niggas made a mod of it or not.
Is it? Anyways, I think we're done here. Since you two were some well-behaved monkeys, I think you deserve a little gift. But we have to travel to get it. So, until then, feel free to explore the rest of the ship. The nerve of that monkey to say I'm not that racist anymore. What do you think, Berry Blue? Do you think I've actually softened up on these monkeys? Your silence tells me everything I need to know. There has been a change in plans. I will no longer be taking those monkeys to get bananas for their gift. That type of racism is nothing compared to what I used to do. So instead, set a course for Earth. I have a few ideas on how I can show that I'm still very much racist.
So basically, that means you like me, huh?
I didn't say all that, Ma. I just said I like short hair.
That's not how I raised you to talk, Broly. Don't use that hoodlum slang by calling her Ma.
Sorry for speaking like that. My dad says slang makes our people sound ignorant to others.
Ugh, come on. I don't think it's that serious. Plus, I like when my man calls me that anyways.
Type shit. But calling me your man is crazy.
Boy, don't make me get up and act a fool on this ship. Because what did I just say about talking like a hoodlum?
I'm sorry, Father. I'm trying. It's hard for me.
Well, try harder, because it doesn't take much to talk like you have some goddamn sense.
I'm guessing he always gets mad when you talk like that, huh?
Yeah, every time. And sometimes it gets me tight.
Enough of that, Broly. Jesus.
See what I mean? I have to act in a way that I know isn't me.
Yeah.
So he really... Okay, I understand. So he really... what? Is gonna be a hoodlum, a hood nigga at heart? But, I ain't even say hood nigga. Street... I don't know what if I can go with this. Cause street niggas and hood niggas really ain't the same shit. But that's what the fucking... the shot collar is for. To keep keep that shit suppressed. Okay. I don't know why I didn't get at that earlier. No fucking themes, boy. Tenkaichi 2.
Hopefully after hearing that, you realize that the super perfect radio station only knows how to play peak music. But anyways...
How the fuck is... How? Okay.
I have to handle something important, so the music will return once I get back.
Why are you looking at me like that?
It's 'cause you look mad sexy in that shirt, Broly. Like you're really some fine shit if I'm being honest.
Or maybe it's because you've been drinking. Because thinking I'm fine shit is crazy, I won't lie.
Broly!
Are you dead-ass, old man?
What the fuck? So she could say that, but he can't. It's not even... I don't even want to say repeat what she said, but what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? Fuck it. It's not recite either. Say what she said verbatim, and that's an issue.
That's just how he talks.
No, the hell it's not, because that's not how I raised him. So why don't you just mind your business?
Then why don't you just leave?
Is he even gonna care when his dad died, yo?
Are you dead-ass, old man? That's just how he talks.
No, the hell it's not, because that's not how I raised him. So why don't you just mind your business?
Then why don't you just leave him alone? The way he decides to talk isn't hurting anyone.
Oh, okay. I'm seeing it now.
Seeing what?
The fact that you don't actually believe anything you're saying.
What?
You're a demon.
What?
You're a succubus that was sent after my son to steal his cock and to ensure he goes down the exact same path of ignorance that every other Saiyan decided to take. Exactly. Sit there in silence, demon. You're caught.
You're crazy and delusional.
Yeah, go ahead and try to gaslight me, demon. Just know that in the name of Yamoshi and Jesus Christ, I rebuke you. Let's go, Broly. We're leaving.
Nah, Pops. I'm coolin'.
There you go, Broly.
Bruh, Yamoshi... He's the first...
Clock is tea.
I'm sorry. He's the first, what? Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan God or some shit? But oh, Yamoshi is very righteous despite being a Saiyan, and he oh never mind, and he alone says the evil of the Saiyan race as a Super Saiyan is a fierce fighter, evil for say. Nigga, what? This shit was really in the Battle of the Gods movie? I spelled his name wrong? No. I ain't trying to get too in depth in this shit. Right, this is the image. Super Saiyan God, okay. Once appeared, okay. He's a Super Saiyan God. Pardon me. I don't got that much time, yo.
Boy, the devil is a lie. What did you just say?
Nigga, I said no.
Huh?
Get the fuck.
Nah, Pop.
I rebuke you. Let's go, Broly. We're leaving.
Nah, Pops. I'm coolin'.
There you go, Broly. Clock is tea.
Boy, the devil is a lie. What did you just say?
Nigga, I said no.
Huh?
Boy, you done lost your goddamn fucking mind calling me that word.
You gonna turn into Terry Crews like Robin Thicke in Real Husbands of Hollywood?
Damn it, it's jammed.
You're actually insane. What the hell is wrong with you?
You listen and you listen good, you little succubus. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to back up out of my goddamn face before I pull out a cross and send you back to the devil himself. Don't question how I raise my son. And as for you, Broly, you're lucky I don't have my belt on me because I would beat the absolute hell out of you for calling me the N-word. I don't care if we're Saiyan or not. We don't use that word. Do you hear me? I love you, son. But you make it hard for me to show it.
Dios mío.
That's what the fuck I be saying.
Now that we're coming up on the planet, I need one of you to get me in contact with Caesar and Koba. I want those monkeys to know I'm coming.
No bullshit. Frieza kinda brolic, right? Even in this little form. But this nigga kinda built like a chimp his damn self. If you ever, like, look at a picture of a fucking, I guess you could say a shaved chimp. And look how strong the motherfuckers is, bro. This shit is just like that.
And Koba. I want those
This nigga became the one thing he hate.
monkeys to know I'm coming.
And just like that, the super perfect radio station returns. As you may know, this station transcends time and reality. So because of that, we have yet another timeless hit about to bless your ears.
Alright, if he let it play. I'm going... It's either going to be a Budokai 1 or Budokai 3 song. I ain't going with Tenkaichi 2. I'm going to go with Budokai 1.
So kick back, enjoy, and as always, stay perfect.
Hey, yeah, I was right. I was right.
Looks like
That's in Tenkai, not Tenkaichi. That's in Budokai 2, but it's also in the main menu screen for Budokai 1 and Budokai 2.
he wasn't lying about this being a classic.
I know, right? Tracks like these are the exact reason why he has the #1 station in our universe.
I think it clears the entire multiverse at this point, girl.
Whis, do me a favor and tone back the flamboyance for now. It gets annoying when I'm trying to relax.
I find that funny, Lord Beerus. Because you weren't saying that last time when you wanted me to bounce.
All right, that's enough. Go ahead and keep being flamboyant. I don't actually care that much.
Wow, I didn't know you were DL, Lord Beerus.
That's fine.
If you that much.
Wow, I didn't know you were DL, Lord Beerus.
If you think that's DL, then so be it. But if you were to live millions of years like me, you'll start to realize that pussy tends to get a little boring sometimes.
Or maybe you just lost your ability to pull.
You know what? I could definitely see that being the reason.
If you niggas think I can't pull, then you're sadly mistaken. I'm just personally
So since he's purple, he's allowed to say that, or is it just because of how powerful he is?
choosing to be a booty warrior for the next few millennia.
What the fuck?
Definitely see that being the reason.
If you niggas think I can't pull, then you're sadly mistaken. I'm just personally choosing to be a booty warrior for the next few millennia.
Wow.
And then you can't even really beat this nigga. So it's like, it's just Fleece Johnson times 30 million or some shit. That's ridiculous, bro.
I guess
Like, he needs to die. He needs to be stopped.
that gives a whole new meaning to the name Beerus the Destroyer.
You saying that just gave me an idea. From this point on, I want to be known as Beerus the Booty Destroyer. How does that sound?
I kinda like it. I mean, pause, but it low-key has a ring to it, I won't lie.
And what does the
I
prince
think it
think?
sounds gay. And also, don't think I didn't notice you saying the N-word. You're not a Saiyan, so don't say it again.
Make me. That's what I thought. Now hop off my Deasley.
And we didn't forget what you said during the Tournament of Power, Vegeta. So you really shouldn't be calling anything gay.
I'm gonna lick the flakes out your asshole, Jiren!
Hey, is this one of the clips he had on Instagram? Because I didn't see this, but I think I remember him having clips of the Tournament of Power on Instagram.
Fuck off me, you weird ass! Enough, Kakarot! I wasn't thinking when I said it!
You actually said that?
Girl, he definitely did. And he said this shortly after.
You better clench that fat gray ass!
Then he said something even crazier after successfully landing a hit on Jiren.
Say goodbye, Jiren, because I'm about to emasculate you in the worst way possible.
Oh my god, Vegeta!
You bitch!
Nigga,
Look what
watch
you
your
did.
mouth! You're the one that said all that gay stuff. So be mad at yourself. All I did was state a fact.
Pure ignorance.
You're sorry, Kakarot. You instantly resort to Super Saiyan because you know you can't hang with me in base form.
Alright, calm down, you two. It's not that serious.
They're Saiyans, girl. You know they don't care if it's serious or not.
How do I tell you, gang? Cause Super Saiyan or not, you still ain't doing nothing to me.
Stop the cap! Even if you went Ultra Instinct, I would still be boxing your ass in base form.
Oh?
What an insane take.
And I put that on my son.
And guess what? You just got him killed.
Cap.
But now I'm the drink.
Trunks is called.
That's crazy. That's fire.
What a coincidence.
Like I said, Cap.
Hey, honey, what's up?
I think I'm dying. My heart feels weird. I think it might be bleeding or something.
I thought he was lying at first because it just happened out of nowhere.
Oh shit, what's good, twin? I thought you were still at home.
Oh, what's good, Pops? I'm not even supposed to be here.
Oh, well, if your mom asks, I'll just tell her you're with me then.
Good looks, Dad.
Hey, you know I got you, twin. And also, I just want you to know that unlike Vegeta, I would never lie on my own son's name.
Dad, what is he talking about?
Son,
Yeah?
I made a mistake.
Okay.
I love you, son.
I love you too, Dad. But why did Goku...
Don't worry about it, son. Just know we'll be wishing you back with the Dragon Balls.
No, you won't, you little simian.
Frieza?
Looks like Tarzan, Turk, and Jane still remember I exist.
What the hell do you want?
Calm down, Captain Huggyface. I was getting to it. I want you and Wukong to meet me when I land. And you don't have much of a choice either. Because my men have already stolen the Dragon Balls from your surprisingly horrible security measures. So, if you want a chance at reviving Curious George, then I suggest we meet.
Wow, good job, Vegeta. If you didn't lie on Trunks and get him killed, we wouldn't be in this position.
And you and your sarcasm can go suck a dick.
Enough, Vegeta. Let's just get this over with so we can revive Trunks.
But who's gonna watch the baby?
I'll do it.
If you let that booty warrior watch our daughter, you might actually be insane.
And you just got our son killed, so you have no say in this.
You're going to be the next destroyer god, little one. I can see it in your eyes.
Hey, do you mind if I ask you a question, Broly?
Nah, what's up?
How do you honestly feel about your dad?
Yo personalmente creo que él es una mala persona.
I didn't ask for your opinion, Lemo.
Yo sé.
What did he say?
Basically, he thinks your dad is a bad person. I mean, I kinda agree, but like I said, no one asked him to give his opinion.
No me importa.
What does that mean?
This little asshole said he doesn't care.
Solo estoy siendo honesto.
Well, we didn't ask you to be. Little asshole said he doesn't care.
Solo estoy siendo honesto.
Well,
Solo estoy... What is it?
What does that mean?
this little asshole said he doesn't care.
Solo estoy siendo
Siendo? Solo estoy siendo...
honesto.
Well, we didn't ask you to be.
Estoy this. Solo estoy... I'm only... Something in this, right?
No me importa.
Yeah, whatever.
Can you tell me what he said?
He said he's just being honest. And then after I said no one asked, he said he doesn't care. Again.
Type shit.
Solo estoy...
Lemo,
I'm just...
Indica Broly.
I'm only... Okay,
I appreciate the honesty, gang.
De nada, Broly.
But I'll be real with you. I don't think my pops is a bad person. Not at heart, at least. I know he genuinely cares and wants what's best for me. It's just that the way he goes about it isn't the best, in my opinion.
Heavy on that last part.
Type shit. I get he doesn't want me to turn out how our people did, but he doesn't realize he gets mad at me when I'm just being myself.
That part.
He thinks...
Okay, I'm gonna have to pause this shit and come back to it. You call him the what? Alright, cool, I'm back. Alright, let's see where we at. Pardon me, I gotta go back. This is a whole day later, yo.
realize he gets mad at me when I'm just being myself.
That part.
He thinks it's me trying to be a hoodlum, but it's actually just who I am. I know it is.
Well, just know you can always be yourself around us.
Appreciate it, Ma. This is actually the first time I've been able to talk like this without my dad calling me a hoodlum. It feels nice, I won't lie.
That's actually crazy. I don't know how you stay so calm every time he complains.
He's all I got. So I have a lot of self-control when it comes to him. And there's really only one thing anyone can say that would actually get me tight. But anyways, I actually want to ask you something.
What's up?
Are you actually a succubus?
Are you dead-ass, Broly?
I'm only asking because every time my pops called you one, you never actually denied it.
Attention. Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong, please drag your knuckles to the front of the ship. We're here.
Ay, Dios mío.
If you don't tell him to come out the ship, I'ma tweak out!
Calm down, you ignorant chimp. We're coming out.
Vegeta.
I'm already knowing.
Bruh, it's not often that you see these niggas in, like, regular everyday clothing. And you can't really call it everyday clothing, but it's just something different besides their gi or Saiyan armor. Or, like, what is it? Whatever you call it, fight clothing, whatever the fuck. Yeah, it's just so rare that you see them in something else. So when you do see them in some shit like this, damn, I didn't know I went back that far. My fault. I think it was just before this.
Vegeta.
Right? When you do see them in some shit, that shit hard.
Vegeta.
I'm already knowing.
Greetings, you dirty, infested simian flu back.
That shit is hard.
Scratching monkeys. You two look more primal than usual. Another outbreak of monkeypox, I assume?
Lord Frieza, when were you gonna tell me that there were still other Saiyans alive?
Relax, Cranky Kong. I wanted it to be a surprise.
Well, if they're just as ignorant like the rest of the Saiyans were, then with all due respect, you could have done better with this surprise.
Why don't you find out for yourself, then?
It's nice to see you again, Prince Vegeta. You were just a baby around the time I left.
You must be Paragus.
You know who I am?
You're the sellout who hated his own people and abandoned them. My father told me all about you.
That's a goddamn lie. I loved our people more than anyone that lived on that planet.
Shut up, you sellout. I'm not trying to hear that bullshit.
It hasn't even been 30 seconds and I can already see he's ignorant like his father. King Vegeta, we need to talk.
About what?
It's about the YN protocol. I need you to reconsider it.
Do you know how important this protocol is to our future generations?
Yes, and that's the problem. Excuse me for yelling, King Vegeta, but this protocol is going to set our people back and affect the next generations. If you actually go through with the protocol, the only thing you'll be doing is making Frieza's stereotypes about us true.
And guess what, my nigga? I'm not trying to hear that bullshit.
I don't know why I even expected him to be different.
Yo, old head!
Don't call me that hoodlum slang. I have a name, so address me properly.
You ain't my pops, old head, so...
Ain't Goku like fucking 40? wait. Ain't Goku like 40 here or some shit, bro?
Don't tell me how to talk.
You can't even have a goddamn conversation around them without them finding a way to get mad.
Now that you see that these two jungle residents are just as ignorant as ever, what will you do?
Nothing.
Excuse me?
The last thing I...
It says he's 32 years old physically and 39 chronologically. What the fuck?
Need is for me or my son to engage in this type of ignorance. We're better than that.
Or maybe you both are just some bitch-ass Saiyans.
I'm gonna go back. I started thinking about it. I'm like, he was 25, but when Raditz came, 27, when they went to Namek or some shit, then 7 years passed. No, so he's 23? Cause it's 7 years between the Cell Saga. 25, Majin. What the fuck? Chronologically, 32. The time chamber. Right, so he's like 27 when he went to Frieza, whatever the fuck. Whatever, nigga.
Excuse me?
The last thing I need is for me or my son to engage in this type of ignorance. We're better than that.
Or maybe you both are just some bitch-ass Saiyans.
Vegeta, stop talking.
Just look at his big body ass getting mad back there. That's how you know it's true.
Why'd you have to come at him like that? He was just chilling, gang.
Because I don't have time for all this talking, Kakarot. My son is dead, and I plan on reviving him as soon as possible. So if that big-body bitch has a problem with me calling him that, then he better do something about it.
Oh, hell no!
Dumbest decision of your life.
Man, shut your little ass up!
Back your sorry ass up! You bitch! Say it! Don't you ever try and sneak me! Ever again! I don't have time for all this. My son is still dead and you're pissing me off.
Whoa! I never seen Vegeta try and end a fight this quickly.
I said shut your ass up!
Enough! If you see a boy with purple hair, tell him it won't be much longer.
How many times do I have to tell you to shut your ass up?
Vegeta!
Shut your ass up!
I can't believe that calling that behemoth something simple like a female dog would make him this strong. Not to mention, he hasn't even turned into a super monkey yet.
Oh, so that's why Vegeta's hair was changing.
I feel like you should be surprised that the super monkey isn't just a myth, but it would seem like you could care less. Care to explain why that is, Rafiki?
Because Broly has already become one.
Nah, the other ones he said, I was not expecting that
one in the past. And if he gets called...
That is Rafiki?
Because Broly has already become one in the past. And if he gets called a bitch one more time, then I know it will happen again.
That doesn't make any sense, Mojo Jojo.
This nigga is wildin'. What the fuck? And I was close. I said, I think I said it. I thought it was bitch ass nigga. Or fuck nigga. But it's just bitch.
Because you two were the only ones stranded on that planet, and you obviously couldn't have been his reason for transforming. Something isn't adding up.
You sound scared, Lord Frieza.
Shut up, you old disgusting proboscis chimp. That Giga nigga just took out Vegeta in 5 hits without transforming. So obviously I would be scared if I hear he can transform as well.
Call it.
He said nigga. Like this shit. What the fuck?
Transforming. So obviously I would be scared if I hear he can transform as well.
Calling him that was unnecessary.
You know what else is unnecessary? Me calling you a nigga.
Wake up, my Namekian. You're probably wondering what I just did or how you got here, but I'll answer that when my scene comes up. Just know I saved you from hearing something very racist. So how about all of you watching tell me thank you? If you want to be an asshole and not say it, that's cool too. I don't really care. Because either way, the Grill Master still has your back. But anyways, I'm sending you Namekians back now. So y'all be easy.
Thank you.
Who should be hung with banana peels?
I had a feeling that lying to him about Broly being a Super Saiyan would show his true character. Looks like I was wrong about what I said earlier, and he's still just as racist.
Are you going to tell me what caused him to become a super monkey or not?
After what you just called me, I think I'll keep that information to myself.
Suit yourself, monkey. Just make sure you remind me to kill you before I leave.
Broly's gonna kill us all anyways, so you might as well just do it now.
Unfortunately, it's in my best interest to keep you alive as leverage, just in case that orangutan decides to start swinging his lanky arms at me.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear. You keeping me alive will be your biggest mistake. Well, as long as he doesn't go Super Saiyan, you have nothing to worry about.
Yo! Run me my ones!
Man, carry your scrawny ass on before you get yourself hurt. I don't got a problem with you.
Even his lips have a slight echo.
I don't know what it is. Frieza sounds the best. Like he has the best audio so far. Like everybody else, it's something sounds slightly off with the AI. I don't. Some of it sounds kind of slow and off, especially like Vegeta's and Goku's when they talk. But Frieza sounds pretty good. Paragus may seem fine. Broly's normal voice sounds better than his voice when he's enraged.
I don't know whether I find it funny or annoying.
Whether we have a problem or not, it doesn't matter. You took out my mans, so now we're obligated to fight.
Man, I don't care about none of that. Just leave me alone.
How do I tell you, gang? I don't make the rules.
Well, until I feel disrespected, I ain't doing nothing. So how about you stop playing in my face and get the hell on?
Huh, I can do that easily. Yo, these excuses you got are making you look soft, gang. So if you're scared to fight me, then just say that.
Ain't nobody scared of your little body ass. So what the hell is you talking about?
Nah, it's cool. I don't blame you. Because if we were to fight, you know I'd knock your ass out and start dancing over you like this.
Man, chill out with all.
Why didn't I see that coming? What the fuck? But I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. I don't know. I think maybe the voice for Broly probably would have been better off being Terry Crews or something like that. I don't know. Maybe somebody else. It sounds a little off.
All that slick talk and dancing before you piss me off.
Heh, then square up, pussy.
Get the fuck out my face! Bring your ass back! Oh, that goddamn!
Time out. Let's talk for a second.
Ahora fuera un buen tiempo para hacerlo de nuevo.
It makes no goddamn sense to call me a pussy if you're gonna start freezing a nigga mid-fight.
I'll be honest, gang. I only did this to catch my breath.
Yeah, cause I was putting belt to ass from the start. You ain't even last 30 seconds.
You kind of remind me of Gohan now that I got to see you up close.
Man, I don't care about no Gohan. He sound like a hoe.
That's my son you're talking about. So how about you watch your mouth
Boy,
when
fuck you and your son. How about...
Mink, 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 mink! Don't talk about my son! Wait, huh? What just happened?
You're dead, Goku.
What do you mean I'm dead? I literally just body slammed that nigga.
No, you didn't. The opposite happened, actually.
What? What happened to me? Why am I on the ground like that?
How about you get up so I can tell you?
But how? You said I'm dead.
Kakarot, open your eyes, you dumbass.
Vegeta? Gang, what happened to you?
What do you think happened? You saw me get killed in only 5 hits. And now, that's the sorriest moment of my life.
You're dead.
Shut up, Namek. You know what I mean.
Yo, I'm so sorry, gang. I had no idea. I thought he just knocked you out or something.
I thought the same thing until I woke up with a Namek in my face.
Call me that word one more time and I'll send you off to King Yemma. You're lucky to even be here because I really didn't have to do this.
Whoa, how are you doing that, my Namekian? I hear you talking, but your mouth isn't moving.
I'm speaking to you through my aura. It's something I recently learned how to do.
Wow. Looks like all those years of aura farming finally paid off. Congratulations, my Namekian. You're doing your big one.
And as a matter of fact, my aura is actually how I was able to bring you two here the moment you died.
What even is this place, Piccolo?
It's a mini-dimension infused with my own aura that I've been storing up all these years. Only the dead and other aura farmers can enter.
Why do you sound so chill about it? This is a crazy feat, gang.
Because there's people...
Bro, that's what be just fucking sitting there. That bitch ain't gonna move. The fuck?
...watching. And you know when that happens, I have to farm a little. This isn't anything new, my Namekian, so don't act surprised.
Yo, what the hell? Who are you feeling like right now?
Like I just said, I have to farm a little, so don't take it personally.
Okay, but there's no one watching. So all that extra shit you're about to start doing needs to stop.
There's actually a lot of people watching. You just aren't aware of it. And even if there wasn't, I would still be farming.
Piccolo, I think all this time by yourself is starting to get to you.
I'm a little late, but welcome back, my Namekians.
See what I'm saying? You're talking to no one, gang!
I hope all of you are having a great day so far. And if not, hopefully me acknowledging that you're a real person makes it better.
You know what? I'm not gonna question what you got going. Just tell me how I died, Piccolo.
I'll be honest, there isn't much to say, Goku. The moment you threw that punch at him after he talked about...
bro, no bullshit. Just looking at the artistry here. Looking at the line, this side is more curved. It's more curved on this side. This is more diagonal. And then you get the curve at the edge right here. But this one is just more curved overall.
You know what? I'm not gonna question what you got going. Just tell me how I died, Piccolo.
I'll be honest, there isn't much to say, Goku. The moment you threw that punch at him after he talked about Gohan, you got gut punched and you died on impact.
But why are my clothes ripped like this? A punch doesn't just do that to someone.
It's because he didn't stop even though you were dead. He just kept picking you up and slamming you again and again and again and again and again and again.
Okay, my nigga, damn, I get it. You don't gotta keep saying it.
You don't understand, Kakarot. That nigga literally did that for 30 minutes straight.
Oh my god, yo, 30 minutes is crazy. Ain't no way he was that mad.
Exactly. He crashed out and killed us because we called him some names. He's way too big to be that sensitive.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas be 250 plus getting mad over words.
And Namekians be 40 years old acting like some salty little bitches. You both got him mad and now you're dead. Take your L and move on.
I just don't get how he could kill us in less than 10.
Namekian is nigga, but it's like you referring to yourself. Because nobody else can be it. They can't be Namekians.
10 hits each.
The reason you died so quickly is because someone is giving him power.
What? Who's giving him power?
It's a succubus that's been working under Frieza recently. She's been boosting that guy's strength every time she felt like his life was in danger.
So without her, he would be sorry then.
If she wasn't boosting his strength, you two would still be alive, but at the same time, you still would have lost your fights.
Wait, how do you know all this?
I'm not trying to hear you imply that I'm crazy again. So don't ask me questions you won't understand the answer to.
Come on, it's not that serious.
Well, it is to me, so ask me something else.
Yo, it's not that...
They cut, like, the fight out for copyright? Or, like, I gotta see how this shit end, like, how much is shown.
That deep!
Kakarot, don't even waste your time. This slug boy isn't gonna answer it.
Vegeta, do me a favor and wake up.
I'm already up, Namek.
Now you are.
What the hell did you do to me?
I'm letting you relive one of your favorite memories since we're such good friends.
Beating you up is starting to get a little boring. So how about we play a little game, Vegeta?
You need to get me out of here right now.
Why would I do that when this is such an important memory for you?
I'm serious. Get me out of here, Namek. Please.
I'll think about it. But anyways, have fun, my Namekian.
Wait, Namek, don't leave me! Namek?
What did you just do to him?
This is a game I like to call My Name is Monkey. The rules are very simple, Harambe. When I ask what your name is, all you have to do is say monkey. Now, is that simple enough for you to understand?
Fuck you, Frieza!
I could be mistaken, but that sounded like a yes. So let's get started, shall we? Excuse me, could you tell me what your name is?
It's Vegeta.
No, it's not. Your name is Monkey, so let's try that again. What's your name? Answer me, you filthy little chimp. What is your name?
It's Vegeta. The prince of all.
Say it. Say your name is Monkey.
What the fuck
I'm going to give you
on?
one more chance to say it before I punch a hole straight through your chest. So tell me, what is your name? Fine, have it your way then.
Monkey.
Sorry, but I happen to be hard of hearing. So could you repeat your name a little louder for me?
Monkey. My name is Monkey.
That's right, you silverback. Your name is Monkey. It took a little encouragement, but we got there in the end, didn't we?
Can I bring you back now, or do you still plan on being racist?
Piccolo, I'm sorry.
That's what I thought. Now wake up, my Namekian.
He getting a full whiff of this nigga tail, dude.
Yo, are you good?
No.
What happened? Talk to me, gang. What happened?
Frieza happened. Again.
What do you mean Frieza happened again? I don't get it.
If it makes you feel any better, Frieza has been getting his shit rocked for almost 2 hours now.
2 hours? Nigga, how long was I out for?
You were out for time, Goku.
Really? Wow, that doesn't even answer my fucking question. You're literally just trying to sound cool right now.
That's the point, my Namekian.
I want you to show me what happened to Frieza. Every second of it.
Since you've been chill after I brought you back, I'll do it.
You can actually do that?
Yes, but my aura level is starting to get low, so I won't be able to show the full 2 hours.
I'll still be satisfied as long as I get to see him suffer a little bit.
You're in for a treat then, my Namekian.
Who else wanna try and run their mouth? Cause I don't mind catching another body.
I don't understand it, Yamoshi. Broly was raised to be proper and to act rationally, yet he still became ignorant. Please, show me what I did wrong.
This has nothing to do with you doing
It's just in the nigga DNA. It's just in the nigga nature.
something wrong. All you monkeys are inherently ignorant, so there's nothing you could have done to change that.
That might be true about the rest of the Saiyans and now Broly, but not me. I'm the exception. I'm the only Saiyan since Yamoshi with some goddamn sense.
See, the only problem with that statement is that it's not true at all.
What I said is a fact, so what the hell are you talking about?
If I recall correctly, one of your major pet peeves you had with the rest of your people is that they would get mad at the slightest inconvenience, correct?
It is, but what's your point?
Well, I had many of my men watching you while you were on my ship, and they reported to me that you would get extremely mad at your son for using slang. So mad, in fact, that you would activate a shock collar you had on him.
What are you trying to say? Because the way I choose to raise and discipline my son has nothing to do with this.
Actually, it does, you dirty old pantroglodyte. Because wouldn't one say it's a little ignorant to get mad at someone for using something as simple as slang?
That's not ignorant at all. That's just me being a good father.
No, monkey. I think you just have your own way of being ignorant. You just don't want to believe it.
Oh, okay. I see it now.
Good. At least your type of ignorance still allows you to have common sense.
So is he gonna say, oh my goodness. So is he gonna say something that ends up making him kill him? Instead of just like...
Sold your soul to become a demon.
What the hell are you talking about?
Yamoshi's light showed me the truth. So don't play dumb with me, demon. You're caught.
All you monkeys jump on the same bed, because...
Pardon me. Go back one space.
Yamoshi's light showed me the truth. So don't play dumb with me, demon. You're caught.
All you monkeys jump on the same bed, because instead of accepting the truth, you'd rather double down on the ignorance and just spew out random nonsense.
Yeah, that's right. Go ahead and try to gaslight me like your little succubus tried to do. All the demons have been exposed and now everything makes sense.
I can't believe I actually thought you might have been the one monkey that fell off and bumped his head. But look at you now, tripling down on something so stupid due to your inherent ignorance.
Wait, how did Old Head know Frieza had a succubus working for him?
To keep things short, she pressed him for getting mad at his son for something dumb. Then he jumped to conclusions and called her a succubus. By coincidence, his baseless assumption just happened to be correct. That's it.
Damn. So if he was right about that, then what about Frieza? Is he actually a demon?
No. That old ass Namekian is just jumping to conclusions like he did earlier. But this time, he's completely wrong.
You demons might have already corrupted my son with ignorance, but I'll be damned if I let you steal his cock too.
I'd rather death beam myself in the face before ever thinking about doing something so disgusting like that. Especially when it's a filthy, overly sensitive monkey that looks like he's cracked up on some goddamn steroids.
Broly, my son, my pride and joy. I'm sorry for being so tough on you recently. Yamoshi has shown me that none of it was your fault. You were just being influenced by a sinister and wicked demonic energy. And because of that, I doubt that there's a way to bring you back to your senses. So if it's hard for you to forgive me for my actions, then please, try to find room in your heart to forgive me for what I'm about to do.
What the hell are you talking about, monkey?
You little racist demon piece of shit. Since you wanted my son to go down this path of ignorance so badly, how about I do you a favor and speed things up?
Watch that dirty, flea-infested mouth of yours, monkey. Because you're dying the very moment I deem that brolic simian up there as a non-threat.
It's gonna be a while until that happens. Oh my god! Broly, did you hear what he just said? Frieza just said he thinks you're a bitch!
Oh, hell nah! Put that on something, Pops!
What the hell do you think you're doing, you old baboon? Cut it out before he starts flinging his feces at me.
On Yamoshi, he said that!
Man, I'm tired of this shit!
He's lying to you, King Kong!
Man, shut your purple lizard ass up!
Gang? I can't see what's happening.
You can't see anything because...
That scene he showed, he died though. That scene he showed, his chest was already pierced.
Gang? I can't see what's happening.
You can't see anything because he died.
Then how is he supposed to get beat up for 2 hours if he's dead?
You saw what he did to Goku, so him killing Frieza doesn't mean that he stopped.
Then why don't you just use your new voodoo space magic so you can show us?
I'll make you relive the memory of you going Super Saiyan if you call it that again.
All right, relax.
And plus, I need to save the last bit of my aura energy so I can revive you both and fix all this.
Wait, if you could have done that this whole time, why are you just now telling us?
Exactly! And if you can revive people, then why didn't you revive Trunks?
You're the one that lied on his name and got him killed, so you're gonna be the one to revive him.
I forgot. That's what the fuck they was talking about. I forgot when he was saying Trunks died, I was like, I thought he was talking about future Trunks. I forgot that's what the fuck happened. I forgot he said that shit and he apparently fucking got X's over his eyes for that shit. That's crazy. Cause this is not the same day. This is a whole nother day later.
And more importantly, I wanted Obeezy to have more watch time, so I decided to wait.
See, that's why I love you and your beautiful green-ass skin, Piccolo. I appreciate that.
You already know I'm gonna put you first, my Namekian.
What do you mean, watch time?
And who the hell is Obeezy?
You wouldn't understand. So just worry about fusing so I can revive you two.
Nigga, just revive us!
On Dende. Cause why do we have to do all that just to get revived?
Because I can only spare enough energy to revive one person.
Bro, there's so many gods in this shit, my nigga. They can say on Yamoshi, on Dende, on Kami, on King Kai, on Beerus. Like, they can say so much shit. There's so many gods in this fucking shit.
To do all that just to get revived.
Because I can only spare enough energy to revive one person while still having enough to fix everything. So if I revive you while you're fused, then you both should be alive once the fusion runs out. So it's basically 2 for the price of 1.
That's actually pretty smart.
Now hurry up and fuse so I can bring you back and send Broly and his little demon friends away.
Wait, that just gave me an idea. Before you send him away, let us say something to him. It'll be short and sweet, gang. I promise.
Fine, but keep it quick.
Vegeta.
I'm already knowing Kakarot.
Then dap me up, gang, and let's do it.
No. Oh my god. The dap did the fusion. That fucking sucks. I'm gonna say why that sucks. Because the story I'm working on, it's called Food Fight Zest Wars. I don't know if I said that in any of the other videos, but that's how I was gonna have them do the fusion. It's gonna be like a 3-point dap. When it's done correctly, the 2 characters can fuse. So what is it? Is boom, boom, boom. So when you handshake, shoulder bump, bring back, then tighten, and that would be that's how you do the fusion instead of that's not even really a complex fusion dance like what is it called, Metamorph fusion dance, but that fucking sucks.
Then dap me up, gang, and let's do it.
Is that how they fuse the Sonic too? Wait, no, they don't fuse the Sonic. Right?
There's an alternate universe version of me that would be proud of a dap like that.
Type shit.
I should have known speaking first wasn't the right play.
I'm not gonna lie, Piccolo, that nigga is so clean, bruh.
Looks like I finally have competition.
Hey, Pookie.
What's good?
I don't know who you is or who it is you think you feeling like, but you better get the hell on before you get yourself hurt.
See about my nigga.
It's giving ignorant.
And I think it's giving zesty-ass angel.
Then it would appear we're both correct.
That's the point.
What the hell is a C-bound?
It's something I think you should try doing.
Man, what is you talking about?
Maybe you'll understand if I spell it out for you. It's S-Y-B-A-U.
Man, I don't speak whatever language that is. Just tell me what it means.
Do it to him.
It means shut your bitch ass up.
Man, hell no!
Wake up, my Namekian.
What?
Now that you're back home, you shouldn't have to deal with any more disrespect.
Wait, how did I get back here?
Don't worry about it.
Who are you? Yo, you still there?
My bad, I had to farm on you a little. My name's Piccolo.
Then I said we can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours. And to no one's surprise, he stubbornly chose the hard way.
What happened to my friends?
I brought your two little demon buddies here as well.
Why did you have to word it like that?
And as you can probably realize, I've been letting them listen to us talk.
¿Qué la que hay, Broly?
So my dad was right about you. You're a succubus.
I mean, yeah, but I don't have any bad intentions.
Cap.
I'm serious, Broly. I don't do all that weird stuff your dad was saying.
Cap.
Ella está diciendo la verdad.
What did he say?
He said
That ain't the same fucking mountain, because that ain't even enough space for all the niggas to fit up there. I don't know, whatever, bro.
she's telling the truth. But you, Romeo and Juliet-ass Namekians need to meet up and talk this out amongst yourselves. I have to go check in on your dad.
I didn't even think about that. Where's my pops? And why didn't you bring him here?
Because I decided to send him to an alternate universe to help him realize something.
Oh, type shit.
What do you mean, be more specific? I said revive my son!
Due to you saying that garbage-ass take and lying on your own son's name, the future version of Trunks was also killed. So, like I said, be more specific.
Then I'll just say it like this. Revive the one that I actually care about.
Damn, that's messed up, but your wish has been granted. Farewell.
Easiest decision of my life.
What's wrong, Trunks? I saw Big Me from the future while I was dead. He seemed really, really mad.
And just like that, the super perfect radio station returns. Like always, this station transcends time and reality. So I think it's only fitting we hop into our timeless caller segment. And if you're unfamiliar with it, then listen up, because Jimmy's about to explain.
If you're new to the station, then essentially this is just a segment where we take calls from people across all timelines and multiverses.
That was a perfect explanation, Jimmy.
Appreciate it, my brother.
Okay, let's get started. Who do we have the pleasure of speaking with?
Shut up talking to me. I'm only here to make a public statement. And that's fuck Vegeta and everything he stands for. Old-ass man with a widow's peak hating on his own son. Pathetic.
For those who aren't aware, that was my brother Trunks. His crash outs are always justified, so my father must have done something to him. But anyways, let's move to the next caller. Who do we have the pleasure of speaking with now?
Man, you know who this is, big bro.
That sexy-ass black voice! There's no mistaking it. This has to be Obeezy.
Get off his meat, Jimmy. But anyways, Obeezy, what made you decide to call the station today?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to my fans a little early, because we mad close to 150K. So I just want to say that, you feel me? That's it, though. Yo, easy, nigga.
And with that, I think it's a good place to call it a day for the station. It's been your host, Cell.
And your co-host, Jimmy.
We hope you all tune back in tomorrow morning. But until then, stay safe, stay hydrated, and most importantly, stay perfect.
That's it.
Wake up, my Namekian.
What the hell did you do to me, you demon?
Nothing crazy. I just sent you to an alternate universe.
Shout out you, yo. The fuck is it? Yeah, alright, bro. I do need to click on this, though. I'm not even gonna lie. And I need to bet on this fucking fight. Shout out you, yo, BZ. Doing your thing, you know. I ain't get to check out the comments. I don't want this video to be too much longer because I'm already at like a fucking hour. I loved some of the references, especially, you know, fucking the Budokai music, Tenkaichi 2 music. Yeah, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to take it too much time because this shit's already an hour long. And I don't know if I do edit it, I don't know how much I'm going to take out. I do need to react to that shit too. Keep going, bro. Keep doing your thing, man. It can only go up from here. Never stop. That's all I like to say, bro. For sure.